very reef fan market. If you're looking for something really, maybe these are some beautiful fish. Very nice. I like how each fish is tank. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of glass. Reef and Fan March here, Fragbox TV, RMS Aquaculture. We are in Cleveland, and I just stumbled across the single largest aquarium, I don't know what to call it, superstore, showroom. I feel like I'm walking through the Costco of aquariums. This place is just, it's just massive. It's just 16,000 feet of what I am in love with, these things, and I don't know where to start. I guess we should start with the aquariums. I'll kind of walk this way and then that way. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. What is this? It is sort of like a vlog, but we travel the world and we cover stores like this. Sometimes we go to wholesalers and farms in Indonesia. We go to Europe. We go all over the place, traveling and looking for stuff related to these beautiful glass boxes. And many times on the channel you guys hear me say I'm so jealous of larger stores. I wish that I had a larger store. I could have more aquariums on the floor, and I've never felt that sentiment more than right now, this very moment where I'm standing. It's just so big. There's just so much space. It's like unlimited. Aqua EL, beautiful tank, something that we don't see. I'm from Canada, something we don't see too often, and really impressed with the silicone job, with the line work, with the cabinets made in Poland. We carry their heaters back at the store. It's my preferred heater because they just never fail, they never break. It's such a nice thing to have this sort of space and be able to showcase every sort of aquarium, every size and everything in between. But not only just the tanks, the cabinets. This is like a piece of furniture that's going to go in your house, and you want it to match your decor. With these ones, there's so many different styles. There's white, there's black, there's gray, there's these beautiful wood paneled finish ones, and it's just really allows you to imagine what it's going to look like in your space. And they have stuff here that works with just about every budget. If you want a $5 glass bowl, beta bowl, something a little bigger, we're into the 2.3 gallon shallows, something in the 30 gallon size, or if you're ready for your 230 gallon custom Peninsula dream system, they have it all. This place literally offers everything. It's a little bit overwhelming. I would not want to be the guy that does the reordering of the hardware, because I thought we had a lot of SKUs in my store. We are dwarf compared to these guys. It's like there's 25 different gravel vacs. I have 2 on the shelves. These guys have every single size. And one thing that's kind of nice, they're not online. You got to come into the store. I was just talking with Nick here at the shop, and he's explaining to me they have a big slice of the pie here locally, and they don't need to take the entire thing. I really like that. I like when I meet people that aren't greedy. Let's use that word. Vitalis, where's it at? I was just talking to him about the only fish food that we feed in our shop, and they're gonna hopefully try it out. Maybe give it a little space here. But if you're looking for saltwater or freshwater, they really have both. I would say a little bit more specialty on the freshwater side, but I'm still seeing a ton of brands and names that are applicable for saltwater as well. A bunch of these meds actually quite difficult for us to get in Canada. You guys don't know how lucky you are to be able to just go out and buy these things on the shelf. A lot of it for us is controlled. Look how nice it is, how satisfying when heaters are just laid out. I have such a appreciation for organization. I'm always saying that on the channel. A little bit OCD, a little bit of ADD, you mix them together, and I just like things a very certain way, and these guys get it. The store has been here for 40 years. Generational. Oh, what do we have here? The one and only, needs no introduction, Fluval Evo 13.5 gallon. Part of the reason why I started and founded Reef Casa was this actually amazing little tank here. We were selling a ton of them, and I just wanted to kind of make something new, make something different. We were one of the biggest dealers of these tanks, and they're still great. I have nothing bad to say about the Fluval Evo. I think probably 10 or 15% of the people watching this right now probably have that very same aquarium. Fluval. This is like a showroom just for fluval. They also have birds, ferrets. I'm sure Lizard Lady found some weird. She's always, oh, look how pregnant she is. Hello. Is it ready yet? Show us the baby. It's coming. It's coming. Hamsters and rabbits, all that fun stuff. On the other side of there, there's a small saltwater selection. I'll take you there and we'll see what we can find. Not too much on the corals, but a good selection of fish. Again, look at this. Just tanks, tanks, tanks. It's nice to see people have inventory. Sometimes you need a tank in a pinch. You have a leak or you have a project or you have something and you need a 10-gallon aquarium like right away. 17 bucks. Wow, that's actually, I might have to take one of these home with me. I don't need it, but you can always use one. I use tanks similar to this just as large dosing containers actually for us back in the shop. Oh my God, this doesn't end. It's like everywhere you look, it's just tanks. It's tanks on, they just call it tanks on tanks. You turn over here, there's a tank. Oh, look at that, tank. What? No way, a tank. Tank, 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 tank. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of glass. I've never seen anything really quite this large in scope. Ooh, I have to go check this out. This is a blast from the past. Still around, 16-gallon BioCube. Very, very nostalgic tank for me. Brings back a ton of memories of some of my early tanks. Saltwater side, boom, check it out. Now, not too much in ways of the corals. There are some cleanup crew, like the very, very useful sea hares. If you're ever dealing with hair algae, really any kind of algae, there is a reason why they call these the cows of the sea. They're super ugly, but they are really, really useful and really gentle. They're not going to knock stuff over in your tank like urchins or snails or that kind of stuff. Maybe they're friends.
I don't think they're friends.
Maybe he's trying to eat them. These are so vibrant. They're labeled peppermint shrimp. I think they are actually camel shrimp. I could be wrong. But I love the goofy, big, fake cartoon looking googly eyes on them. What a nice pipefish. I had the pleasure of snorkeling with some friends down in the Keys. What up, Jamie, if you're watching, from the Underwater Gardener. And we went through some of the tall grass. I think it was like a blade calaipra where you find these with a net, and we tried catching seahorses. I ended up actually catching one of these, maybe about the same size, and we brought it back to the shop. Lo and behold, the next day we found like 1,000 little, okay, maybe 100 little baby pipefish in the tank. I thought that the fish was just fat and ordered too much Uber Eats. It turns out that it was actually pregnant and it had given birth in the tank. So I caught a mama one and ended up with a bunch of little baby ones. It's such a cool animal. I don't really have long-term success keeping them. The few times that I've tried, it has ended really, really poorly. So I don't keep any pipefish anymore. It really just breaks my heart. And it's part of the reason why we sell so few fish in the store, because when we lose them, it affects me on another level. I really do. I fall in love with them. So, oh, what a nice little psychedelic mandarin. Now, I've never seen blue sand before used in a saltwater tank, but it gives the coolest effect because you have the blue background, the blue sand, and then you just have the animal. In this case, it happens to be a spider decorator crab, and it creates such a funky contrast. They really stand out. Same thing here, even with these pom-pom crabs against the blue background. Really nice. Some beautiful fish. Not the biggest selection when it comes to saltwater, but the stuff that they have, it does look quite healthy. It's a really nice grouper. Oh yeah, what a puppy dog. So much personality in these fish. Absolutely love them. But this is what I mean about losing fish. Like if I have one of these in the shop for sale and it perishes, it really breaks me. It keeps me up at night. And I just can't do it. Even one fish dead, it's just, for me, it's too much. Just beautiful. Look at that trigger. So nice. So much personality. I like how each fish is housed individually. They really only have one per tank. Like the Tomini, like this tank, they're not overcrowded. You're not going to have aggression. Speaking about aggression, that's a perfect time to introduce our friend here, Powder Blue Tang. Highly, highly aggressive fish. Very nice, very large, very inspiring. This is the opposite of a lot of stores that we have the pleasure of seeing. Many of them are done on a small scale. I'm just thinking all of a sudden of Frank's Aquarium in Miami. The store is probably the size of this carpet that you see here. Maybe that is the entire store, and it's packed in there. This is This is what you do when you have virtually unlimited space. If you find yourself out in Cleveland, if you're ever looking for a tank, this is definitely the place you want to come and check out. And that's it. We're going to wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you back here on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Bye for now.